Yo YouTube, in this video today, I'm gonna be telling y'all the good and the bad about my first clothing brand drop. I'm gonna give y'all the real raw uncut what they don't tell you on YouTube. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna start the bad first. So if you see me looking down here, I'm looking at my computer just so I can get all my points on what I wanna talk about. But the bad thing that I would say about my first drop, and I really got 2 points for this. The bad thing I say was the manufacturing process. The shirt that I just released, my Blurred Faith t-shirt, I started the manufacturing process in June. And I got my first sample back and it looked straight, but the wash on it was bad and the sleeve width was terrible. And my manufacturer was like, oh, well, this isn't the right type of wash. Of course, it's just rookie mistakes, but the whole manufacturing process, like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people like the shirts at the, the Charlotte streetwear event we went to, but like, I've been seeing that shirt since July, like, it's September. So the whole manufacturing process was really just like tedious, emotional, just a waiting game. Like when you get your sample made, it's not really too much you can do, but just come up with content ideas. You know what I mean? That gets to a point where you be burnt out on content ideas. But the manufacturing process is definitely ways that I can make it easier. I'm actually trying a new manufacturer right now, and I think they're gonna be a lot better, a lot more efficient than my previous one. But just the time like it takes to get samples. Now I also learned when you ordering samples, bro, order multiple samples. Then order it when you get a bulk so you can get your sample back, like a free sample back, so it's included in the bulk. Just look, nitpick tricks and stuff like that. But just the whole manufacturing process was definitely, it was an emotional roller coaster, man. Like my first one, and y'all saw the video, I was just like, bro, it's no way she just messed this up like this. Like, but I figured it out, you know, it's just all about communication. You know, it's the best teacher is literally experience. Like you can't get no better teacher than that, but it's going through stuff yourself. And that's all I went through with my manufacturing. But the second thing that was really tough, and I would say was a bad for my first drop, was my website, bro. My website, aesthetically and all that was great for sure. I was pleased with that. But my shipping, like when I opened my website and dropped, nobody could put that address in to buy. And like I said in my previous video, y'all see when I did the whole thing, I had 72 people on my website when I opened it up. And that may not be a lot to y'all, but that's a lot to me. That's like, dang, like those 72 people, at least 1 or 2 would have probably bought out that 72, but 6 people on there, they couldn't put their order in the cart because my website's messed up. So I had to fix my shipping rates, fix all that. And it was just like, you know, some stuff you don't know until you go through it. But that was probably the thing that I ran into, was like, dang, that's tough. But I talked to my mentor, and he was trying to figure it out. I was like, bro, I don't know what's going on. And the crazy part is, y'all ain't gonna believe how we fixed it. I was in, when I made the Chattanooga vlog, I was with my girl and I was talking about, I was like, babe, I can't figure this out. She took my phone for 10 minutes, no more than 10, probably like 7 to be honest. And she fixed it. And she's like, yeah, here it is. This is probably what it is. And it was apparently what it was. I have to ask her to be specific, but it was like the radius on where you can like ship to or something like that. I don't know, but she fixed it. So the reason y'all get y'all orders is because of my girlfriend. But that's neither here nor there. But like just the shipping and all that, that was just an emotional roller coaster. And then when you drop and people gonna say they're gonna buy from you, like, yeah, I'm a cop, will you do this, woot, 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 and they don't get it, it's like, it hurts. And only one person said he was gonna buy it, that I knew was gonna buy it. He bought it and stood on his word. And shout out to you, bro. You know who you are, bro. I mean, hey, listen, when this blow up, I got you, bro. You gonna be tapped in for sure. You ain't even gotta pay full price on you, because that's love of my first drop. But I'm getting off topic, I digress. But just seeing like how people say they gonna buy your shirt and then they don't buy your shirt, like that's fake to me. You know what I mean? But it's all good, because when it do what it's gonna do, oh, hey, they might get taxed double. But that's neither here nor there. You know, those are the main 2 points. Really, I guess it's 3 points. You know, the manufacturing process, the shipping, then people saying they're gonna buy, not gonna buy. Those are really like the bad parts of the drop. And that's really not too many. It's definitely more goods than bads, but the bads were really bad points. I feel like I was getting bads, bad. Then the good started to come out and good. But that's all for the bad. Let's get into the good. All right, y'all. So for the good, the first thing I got is just selling clothes. Like, it's crazy that I can make something and people want to buy it. Like, I never thought I'd be able to be a producer and make something that people actually want to buy. So just selling clothes in general is just a blessing. Like, somebody really likes what I made, what I designed and came up with, and wants to spend their hard-earned money on something that I bought. And that just means like the world to me. Like, it's like, bro, like, I didn't know if it was possible, and then I do it. It's like, this is like insane. Like, people can really do this. So I say the good. First good is, man, selling clothes. Like, it's crazy. Like, I've never been a producer in my life. I've never sold anything in my life. So just being able to do this was just eye-opening. Like, dang, like, I can really do this. Like, this is what some people been doing. I'm just now getting to it. I'm 21. Like, of course I'm still young, but man, I could have been on this a long time ago. But that's the first one. The second one is, out of all the stuff we paid for, we broke even. I think we made, well, the streetwear market, that probably may have put us under a little bit, but just clothes-wise, we broke even and probably got profit by a couple $100, but as you know, we just started now around with 2 of my other partners, so everything we make is going back to the brand. So we get a certain until we get a certain amount in our bank account, we get to a certain point with our brand, we can start taking a certain percentage for ourselves and just using it for our own money. Everything we make off drops and all that is going straight back to the brand, trying to build it up, build it up, build it up. But breaking even was really my main goal. Like, of course you want to sell out, but you want to make the money that you put in for your boat back, because if you don't, like, you losing money. But it was just a blessing to see, like, dang, like, I made this money back. And it's just like, it's crazy to think about. And the last point says building an audience / following, but I also want to go back to the first point. This streetwear market I went to was like really like life-changing for me, man. Like it really opened my eyes. And I think it was just God, because I was praying so much before I went to the streetwear market, like, God, please let me go in here and sell out. Let me sell all these clothes. Let me do this. Let me do this, God. Just please move me. Let me come in here and it not happen. And I'm going to give y'all a walkthrough on how it all happened. So we got to the streetwear market and we were setting up. We realized the poster stand that we had, it wasn't going to work. So we had to go get some cardboards. Me and my girlfriend were literally had to get the cardboards at the bottom, cardboard at the bottom, cardboard at the top. And we had to put thumbtacks to make our poster stand up. But, you know, we went to the streetwear market on like a week notice. So it was kind of last minute, but we made it work. So we got all that set up. Then it was probably, you see in the vlog, if you go watch it on this video, go watch that video, by the way. But you see in the vlog, it was probably like 12:30 or something like that. And it really wasn't too much traction. I was getting worried, and people around me, they would start coming up to me and this. And I was like, bro, like, it's no way. And my boy Euro King, however y'all know him, man, he came up, 'cause he was there with me. That's my mentor. He's the owner of Dan Rose. Came up to me, he was like, bro, like, a lot of people out here, they not gonna make no money because they don't want to talk to people. And then it's like, bro, just you gotta talk to people and just say something, be marketable, be personal. That's what people want to buy from. And he said, when he said that, he's like, bro, just say this, woot, woot, woot. And I was like, okay, well, true. Let me say something. Y'all, I started getting them in. They started just keep coming. I see one person, I'm like, and when they passing your booth, they gonna look, and then they say that double look, like, you already looking, you might as well come over here, come check us out. Then, oh, okay, I'm gonna come check it out. Then you gotta do your whole little sales pitch, talk to them, like, it's gonna look good on you. You feel me? Got the rhinestones, got DTG print, 250 GSM, but look, hold on, check out the back though. Check out the back, read the quote. Killing them, y'all. This is a blessing. Like, it's not really, you know, necessarily, I'm selling, really. That's what it is, bro. It was such a good feeling to like sell to people and they really enjoy my product. Like, and then of course, if they didn't buy the clothes, we'd be like, okay, well, just follow us on Instagram and follow our brand page, subscribe to our SMS list. Now, okay, true, I can do that. And it's really crazy. A lot of people will follow your brand page. We went to out to the street market. We were probably like in the high 90s on followers. I think now we might be like 130 something. It's like, bro, we ran like 40 followers just like that. And my girlfriend, I ain't gonna lie, when you go to any street market, you gotta have a pretty girl with you for sure. I think you need to have pretty girls and people who gonna talk to other people. People not scared, just gonna sit in the booth and not talk to people. When my partner said, my mentor, he's like, bro, like, they not gonna sell no clothes. And it was a booth next to us, and it was a booth right across from us. The booth next to us, they would sit there and they would talk a little bit, but not like us, but the booth across, they would sit behind their booth just waiting for somebody to come up. And I'm telling y'all, they had a lot of hard pieces. I don't think they pieces are hard to mine, but we just selling one piece of clothing, but they had like multiple clothes that they were not selling, like, because they weren't talking to people. Like, you gotta talk to people when you go to events like that. But it was just a blessing, man. It's like, I ain't gonna man, I'm just say this. We made almost $1,000 in one day. And that may not be a lot to y'all, but I make a little under 1,000 working my job now. And I made $1,000 in a matter of 6 hours by just selling to people. And it was really like an awakening moment. Like, oh my goodness, I can do this. I almost made I made dang near my whole paycheck in 6 hours by just selling a product. And just imagine when we get the online stuff going, it's gonna be even bigger. But like, I like getting out I ain't gonna lie, I really mess with getting out on person and on feet, talking to people and being personable. They can match the brand with the owner, and that make you feel more personable to the brand. You can really draw and connect and resonate, you know what I mean? But it's just a blessing, man. Like, I just thank God. God gets all the glory, man. I wouldn't be here without him. I wouldn't even got this opportunity without him. And I want to give a shout out to my boy Euro, man. He told me about the streetwear market. He's been a great mentor. I don't know if he's still doing the mentorship now, but that's my dog. I've been knowing since he was growing up. But he told me about it, and he's like, bro, I think you should come. He was like, but I don't want you to get upset if you don't make what you make. If you don't make that what you put into it, because it was like a certain price that you had to make to get the booth or section. And we made that times 3. So I want to give a shout out to you, my boy. I wouldn't even came out there if it weren't for you, man. But all in all, y'all, Trinity Cartel is on the incline. We only going up. We got 2 samples getting made right now, man. We got some, I ain't gonna lie, I can't say too much. We got some hard stuff coming up soon, man. Got a new manufacturer gonna come through trim for us. But I want to give everybody a special thanks to whoever bought from me. I really appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. That means the world to me. We're gonna keep giving hard pieces, y'all, and keep coming out with stuff, man. But if you like this video, and you know, if you got this far, you hadn't commented, like the video. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'm giving you real game now. I'm giving y'all the whole process, my whole courage. The least you can do is subscribe. But all in all, man, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you for watching and making this far, and I'm gone. Yo!